Hi, I'm Alan Kallmeyer, Chair of the Mechanical Engineering Department at NDSU. And I'm in the machine shop, the Mechanical Engineering Machine Shop in Dalby Hall on the NDSU campus. This shop is where our students can come to fabricate the parts that they design. We can make parts out of metal, out of plastic, out of other materials, but this is primarily a metal shop. And as we walk through this lab, I invite you to use the 360 feature on your device to pan around and take a look at some of the different equipment as I explain it as we walk through this shop. First off, on my right side, you can see we've got a couple of CNC, or computer numerical control machines. We've got a lathe and a mill, and these are brand new machines that we've brought in here just in the past couple of years. And using these machines, we can take a part that a student has designed using a computer-aided design or CAD software package. And we can take that file and feed it into the machine, convert it into the machine language, and have these CNC machines actually cut those parts automatically out of metal without using any further human input. It really allows us to produce some very nice, very complex parts that we may not be able to do using manual machines. As we walk a little further down here, on my right now, is what we call a wire EDM. And using a wire EDM, we can cut metal parts that are very fine, very precise. It gives us an ability to cut parts that we wouldn't be able to do before using conventional equipment. And it is also CNC, so we can take a file and feed it in and have that machine cut that part automatically. A little bit further down, we've also got, on my right side, some manual equipment. And all of our students, when they are going through our program, they will take a course in machining technology. And they will learn how to use a mill and a lathe, grinder, drill presses, other equipment. And so all of our students get trained on this equipment. And once they've been trained, if they need to come in here and produce parts that they've designed, whether that's for a class project or their senior design project, or even maybe some research that they're working on, then they can come into this lab and use this equipment that we have here. On my left side, we've got some grinders, we've got some saws, a chop saw and a band saw. Just up in front of me, we've also got a very unique piece of equipment called an iron work. And that allows us to do notching or bending of parts, very versatile piece of equipment. We have a full-time technician that works in this shop and is available to assist students. So if they need a little bit of extra help in making those parts, we have that assistance available. On my left side, we have another pretty nice piece of CNC equipment. This is called a plasma cutter. And this is for cutting sheet metal. So if we've got a part that we need to manufacture out of a flat piece of metal, whether that's aluminum or steel, and it can be just about any thickness that we can cut, then we're able to cut that automatically on this CNC plasma cutter. And if you look a little bit ahead, you might see the NDSU Bison logo up in the window. That's a piece that we cut out of aluminum using this plasma cutter. So you can see the quality of work that this can do. We've also got, back here in the corner, we've got a welding area. And so if our students need to come in here and assemble some parts using welders, then we've got MIG and TIG welding capabilities, which really allows us to produce just about any kind of parts out of metal. This is a full production facility. So all of our students have access to this shop during regular office hours. Again, we have a full-time machinist who's available to help students operate equipment that they're not familiar with. And so students who have designed parts for their senior design projects or other class projects have the capability to come into this shop and manufacture those parts. So thanks for taking this tour with me. I invite you to check out our website for other videos of some of our other labs.